But let's come back to the issue I want to show you and how to fix it, because that's really, really tricky. When I have a look at my log file, which I want to do here real quick. So if I go journal control,
on our path to the prophet.
This error message you see there, window manager warning,
Make sure the circle
overwriting existing binding of keysum. That happens when you have more than one keyboard input device. So if I switch between MoveMaster and keyboard, this happens. And with that, I was able to find informations. So what happens here now is I move over here. You see the ship is flying. And when I press now anything on the keyboard, you see the lag, and I can make it completely stop when pressing this alternatively. I can make this completely stop, and that's annoying. That becomes so annoying when playing games, especially here on Stadia. This is not happening in any other game that I'm playing, except one. But normally it does not happen. This is the first time I saw this, and I was blaming Stadia, Chrome, whatever. So, what's the issue there? Apparently Mutter, which is a compositor, is changing global key bindings when you switch devices. And that is blocking the system or the rendering for like 100, 200 milliseconds, but it adds up when you switch between the devices all the time. And it was driving me nuts. So I was Googling, doing stuff, etc., to find the solution for that. That is a known issue since 3 years, 4 years. In the end, they say it won't be fixed. It doesn't happen on Wayland, it doesn't happen on KDE, and in the end, it won't be fixed. So sooner or later, probably we will all switch to Wayland, and then it won't be an issue anymore. I continue to dislike Gnome. I mean, this is an issue that I only realized here. Last time when we were playing Star Wars Battlefront, though, it happened as well. So what the thing is, I do it like this. The thing is, there was a workaround, and I was trying to do that. And with the help of Telly, I was able to get pretty far with it. They said you can you can compile your own mutter. And oh, there it was. And if you edit this file here, a file that's described over there, here's the part what they do. So this X keyboard state notify, if the layout group changed, then they're doing some key map layout group change thingy, and this is what's apparently blocking it, but there must be more to it. I was commenting this block out, I was compiling it, I was installing it, it didn't help. It's still this issue. So I removed it again, I reverted everything, so too bad, I was out of luck. But I was looking a little bit more around this, and at some point I found a hint that said, because I was thinking about, hey, can I disable this compositor? Can I disable Mutter? And apparently Mutter gets disabled in full screen applications. But not all of them. Apparently not Chrome or Chromium. So what you can do is there's a tool called xprop. Oops, xprop. With this, your mouse cursor becomes a cross, and I can click on this now. So this is the window where I want to have the properties. And what you can see here is this .NET window manager bypass compositor equals 2. Equals 2 means do not disable the compositor in full screen application. And I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I can change that. So now we need to find this window, and we have the PID. What I can do now here is with xdotool, search all, give it PID and window name. The window name is Chromium, and with that I get the window ID of this. With this window ID, I can now do an xprop, pass the ID onto this, and change the bypass compositor to 1. So if I do now an xprop again, click on this window, this is set to 1. This is in full screen, and now have a look. I am operating both keys here, etc., etc. It's gone. The issue is gone. I can click keyboard, MoveMaster, extension. It's gone. Oh, nice find. That was tricky to find. This was tricky to find, but I have a solution for that. Man. It was bothering me the last 3 days with recompiling Matter, etc., etc. And then there was this one hint, Yo Grazi, good evening, where they said this happens in Matter and it should not happen in full screen. Because if it's not in full screen anymore, then it happens again. So, for example, when I search here and I can press, this is blocking again. I have to wait until it catches up. It catches up. This is only a workaround for full screen applications. But this is exactly what I want. I want to play games because there I'm using multiple input devices, which is the MoveMaster and the extension. And yeah, it works for me. What the hell though? What the hell? It doesn't happen on KDE, it will not happen on Wayland. And apparently, I think it won't be an issue with GameScope, because GameScope is also bypassing the compositor, it's its own window, whatever. So there it won't happen either. But that was tricky to find, I can tell you. Man!